So it was this dude in his mid-20s. He was pretty much having his way with women. He really didn't have any problems in that area. He'd date them, they'd go out, have a ball, had good rapport with women. Like, it just went pretty smooth. And he didn't really take relationships as seriously because he was having so much fun. So he was just balling out, having sex with a lot of women. And he was coming across, all types of women. And all the women that he was coming across, like if you was to rate how freaky they was, for a scale of 1 to 10, he would say it was all 10s. Like he had these unique experiences, these crazy sexcapades with these women. These women were creative. They sending creative news. They ain't sending no boring news. They doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? So his sexual bar is kind of high, right? Mm-hmm. And he grew up. Like I said, he was mid-20s, so probably like 10 years later, nigga 35. He like, all right, cool. He done with that, and now he's married, right? So he's married, but his wife is none of those things. Mm-hmm. Like she's just not as freaky. She's not freaky at all. Like she just likes regular sex or whatever. She's not into any of those things, and he starts to feel like, dang, that's crazy. Especially when barbershop talk, you don't really hear too many guys saying positive things about marriage. You know what I'm saying? You do have some guys who are happily married. You got some guys who, they happily married, but maybe they're not satisfied. And that didn't really help his case when he got with his wife. Maybe he thought it was going to change, but he don't get the same sexual experience that he got when he was single. And he felt like he got like the short end of the stick. And a lot of husbands feel like they get the short end of the stick. It's like, especially when you're dealing with women who willing to do anything for you. And you would think that like, oh, hell yeah, when I find a wife, my wife is going to be lit. She going to, be with whatever I'm with. She going to do whatever I want to do. But she's not really in the mood for all of that. You know what I'm saying? She not really into all of that. Like she's not even in, like then to take it off sex, those women that he was dating in his early 20s, they was like super spontaneous. Like they just get up and do shit. You didn't really have to plan nothing. Like it was a lot of fun. And now he thinking back in his current reality with his wife is not as fun. It's not as spontaneous, right? Everything has calmed down to, I don't even want to say a happy medium, to a miserable low, according to him. And so what we're going to discuss is, do husbands get the short end of the stick when it comes to their ladies? If you lazy, you waking up at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon and shit like that,
popping bottles,
you're setting the tone for everybody because you're the leader.
popping pills,
That's just what comes with being a man.
popping bitch ass niggas.
I don't want nobody making decisions over my life except me. Not a woman, not a judge, not an officer, not no motherfucking body.
When them bullets hit them up, look like son had a seizure. Run up, give it up, you know the procedure. I be sipping Jack and honey.
I don't think nothing can make me feel like a man. I don't think nothing can make me not feel like a man.
Chains on my collar.
You can't take the benefits of being a man without the responsibilities.
Give you niggas halos on God in the king.
So, welcome back to Rose of the Dead. I'm your host, Jones.
I'm your co-host, Terry Rosen. And I'm your fucking engineer. Favorite cousin, real. What's the word?
God damn it. Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back, guys. It's the best. It's the best show on earth.
Facts. I like when you be saying that we walk the path of self-improvement. Do that part.
We walk the path of self-improvement. And if you want to walk with some niggas that's walking that path, you don't want to walk by yourself, get jumped on, or get snatched into the valleys of death, you can walk with us.
That just reminded me of the movie The Walk, The Long Walk. I want to see that shit.
I still might take you through the valley.
Oh, shit. You been seeing clips of that, about that movie?
The Long Walk?
The Long Walk?
Oh, no, what is that about?
It's a group of kids. They get off this bus and they got like, they with some military people. And the military dude's like, all right, you finna walk this road. And you got to walk it at a speed of 3 point, think about a treadmill, 3.0. You got to keep 3.0 speed. And there is no finish line. It's probably like maybe 20 of them. There is no finish line, and only one of y'all can win. They like, okay, so like, what happens if you stop walking? you die. So
It's a horror movie or something?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror movie. It may be like a
Thriller, drama,
thriller,
suspense?
intense type shit. I don't know, but
Sounds weird. Cause why are they with these military people? Why they gotta die?
yeah,
Where their parents at?
I don't know. I saw the comments, and a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, this was a good ass book. I can't wait to see the movie. I can't wait to see the movie." I never even heard of the book. It's called A Long Walk. So
A Long Walk.
our walk ain't gonna be like that. We're gonna walk the path of self improvement. But if you slow down, you just gotta listen to a podcast episode that's gonna make you speed back up to catch up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk at your own pace, but not too slow, man.
Not too slow.
God damn it. You got shit to do.
God damn it.
Loads to lift. All right, how's your week, man?
Week is good. We're getting closer. Almost time for that interview.
For sure.
Excited about it. It's interesting, man. It's very interesting. The first one was in January, as you know, and just to update y'all, they give you a case study, and you got to study the case study to do a presentation on why their software can solve this company's problem. So yesterday, Thursday, yesterday, the manager, she reached out to me like, "Hey, here's a case study. You can start, practicing or whatever. There's everything you'll need." So I'm reading it, and they give you a scenario. They tell you how large the company is. They tell you how much the company is making. They tell you, who their competition is. They tell you the product, what type of company it is. They give you all of this information, and they create these problems about the company. And you just have to study that whole thing and build out a presentation and tie it into the solution that they have to. It's really fun, and that's why I really want this motherfucker, because doing that is fun. Like I like it's basically called consultative sales. I hope I'm saying it right. Consultative sales, and it's not, because when people think of sales, it gets negative. It's like, man, I don't feel like convincing nobody and all that type of shit. Ooh, I got to meet quotas, etc. Like, that's not gonna be my reality. Like, I just have to sit down and have a conversation with somebody, and then literally based off what they tell me, build a presentation around it and just show that, the solution is, we got the solution for them. So I meet with the coach tomorrow. The first part of the interview is like a mock discovery call. That is Tuesday. And then the actual joint is Friday. But plot twist, they haven't said anything. In the beginning, they told me this position is going to be either in Denver or somewhere in California, 2 different cities. But both of the hiring managers, is Rebecca? Well, both of the hiring managers, no, one of the hiring managers is in Chicago. And the other one, I don't think she's in those markets. I think she in Chicago too, because she helped. Yeah, both of them are in Chicago. So I'm like, did they just not tell me that maybe they got some room? Because wouldn't it make sense for me to interview with the hiring managers that's in one of the other places?
I've never had a job interview.
Oh,
since
yeah,
college.
you don't know
Since I
about
graduated
shit.
college.
This nigga been spoon fed, silver spoon ass nigga.
Yeah,
But no, so it would make sense if I would be having to meet with the hiring manager in their state. But on the flip side, I'm thinking maybe they trust their word. They can vouch for him. Oh no, he passed, he's good. Ooh, and then they just shit me off. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I told my girl, I'm like, if they say this motherfucker is in Idaho, that's where we gonna be at. So
for sure. She riding?
Oh, yeah, she going wherever I'm going.
What they saying y'all asked to Anna?
Huh?
What they saying y'all asked to Anna?
See, I'm telling my no Terry Rose. Remember that last black nigga that came?
They gonna smoke your ass. Oh yeah, we ain't catch his ass.
But nah, other than that, week been smooth. Trey, he just in this whole high school thing is still interesting. He ain't even got in no real trouble. Some of his teachers, they got apps and shit. You can talk, whatever. Like all the teachers. Matter of fact, I got a message today. The teachers say, "Yeah, he's a wild one." I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that would piss me off if a teacher text me that about Carter. What the fuck you be here wild with?
And I know what she means.
No, I'm saying, like, what is he hit? What my imagination of what he's doing to make her say that would piss me off.
It's like all on the desk. He getting that popping pencils across the classroom.
He can't sit. No, I ain't gonna say he can't sit still, But the nigga is very distracting to the other. He talking. Hey, what up, y'all? Ooh. He just hella active, bro. Hella active. But it was funny to me. But other than that, week been smooth. Ain't got no complaints.
For sure.
About you?
My week been cool, man. I guess the highlight of the week for me been the out of the talk about the Charlie Kirk guy who got killed. It was bothering me yesterday seeing how many black people was defending him online.
Yeah.
Just because he's a white supremacist, he's a racist, and that's clear through the messaging that he put out there. And a lot of the stats and shit that he put out about black people and them not being true. And I don't really know, like, I know his background as far as he went to Harper College, he didn't graduate. He did get a honorary degree from somewhere. I don't know how well studied he is, right? So it's like, if you are well studied, which I would think you are, you're a political activist, you debate people for a living pretty much. You go on debate tours. So I think you study. If you do study, then you know what the stats are. And if you're not telling the truth about the stats, then you're lying about them on purpose for a reason. Mm-hmm. And the reason isn't, and you know, there's so many black people like in my DMs and like, man, black people gotta take accountability. Like, some of this shit true. Woo woo.
Oh my God.
And my thing is like, a lot of shit is a lie, and he knows it's a lie. And even if some of it is true, he's not saying it to hold black people accountable and make us do better. He's saying this shit to make people hate us. Like, that's the point. He's driving hate. He's fueling and inciting hate in this group of people that's following him. My big issue with people is that we keep saying like this is no one should die over a difference in opinion. But these aren't opinions. These are lies. An opinion is, I think black people are dangerous. Mm-hmm. It's how you feel. Saying that black people make up more than half of the prison population is a lie. Like, that's not an opinion. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a stat that you made up that's not true, that you know isn't true, but you're pushing that to convince this group of people that follow you that black people are a certain way, right? But the thing when it comes back to nobody should die over a difference of opinion, we got to stop trivializing political debates to opinions. These are not just opinions. These are decisions that change people's lives. When we talk about this person's opinion and swaying the opinions of other people or the masses even, if he could do that, on gun violence, on, how you feel about black people, on different rights, on gay people, on trans people. These are like, this is more than opinions. These are real outcomes for people's lives, and they have real consequences. Even though you think back about debates with like James Baldwin, he's at a college full of white people debating in the 50s, 60s, whatever it is, about black rights. And he's saying like, hey, I just want to be treated equally. I don't know that y'all hate me, but I do know that, the police use excessive force against me. My schools are underfunded. There's no jobs for me, and y'all push me out of mainstream America, and I just want to be treated fairly. And they're saying, no. That's not a difference of opinion. Yeah. That's like life-changing. You get what I'm saying? So when we talk about excessive force, police brutality, whether police should get immunity, we talk about gun laws, mass shootings, and you got somebody like Charlie Kirk saying, hey, we don't need stricter gun laws, just put an armed security guard in front of the school, so when two kids fighting and the fucking teachers can't break it up, here come the serious AR-15s. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So people die over these differences in opinions all the time. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, people have been killed for being gay, killed for being, transphobe. We have all these hate crimes. We have these mass shootings. We have these police killings. And these are the opinions that people are talking about. People die over these opinions all the time. So him dying over the opinion. I remember when, people, like, oh, he's a human. He had 2 kids. I remember one day I was in a barbershop with my cousins, and one of the white gangster movies came on, the Godfather, Casino, Goodfellas, one of those movies about white gangbangers, that they glorify. Mm-hmm. And when we do it, we the scum of the earth. But the movie about the white gangbangers that get glorified came on, and whichever movie it was, I'm about 15 years old. The guy, let's say his name is Tony. Tony got a couple kids, whatever the case may be, and another one of the white gangbangers want to kill Tony. And when he go to kill Tony, I'm looking like, damn, that's fucked up, because Tony got kids. My cousin was like, nah, Tony knew he had kids. And he still decided to be a gangster. So that's up to Tony. And I just feel like when it comes to Charlie Kirk, it's not about celebrating the death. I don't think we should celebrate death, but this shit is about cause and effect.
Yeah.
And this shit is about you put a certain energy out in the world and that shit came back to you. And that's just what the fuck it is. You're not the first person that happened to, and you're not gonna be the last. But I also don't agree with mourning a nigga who spent his life making other people's lives harder or pushing messages that makes other people's lives harder. You made other people's lives harder by encouraging your movement of people to feel this way about these groups of people. So you made their lives harder and niggas took your life. And that just is what it is. Like, it ain't nothing to celebrate, but it's also not anything to mourn, in my opinion. Like, you spread lies about people that made people hate people like me, and now you're not here. And maybe my life would be easier with you not here. And I'm fine with that.
And the motherfucker killed you for lying so much.
We as black people.
What you was finna say though?
Yeah, it's what. Damn, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, it's just far about like when you said he was like, well, yeah, he knew he had kids type shit. Like that's how that shit be. Like niggas be out here doing it, and it be so crazy because even with like Chicago and shit like that, with the crime and all that shit, be like, damn, woo, out the man. What about the kids and shit like that? It be points and be like, nigga, they didn't think about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't think about, like, what about my kids? Like, what would have happened if I do? Like, niggas be knowing what they be doing. And, you know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, they sprayed the car and the babies was in there. It was like, nigga, you knew people was looking for you. You know, like,
exactly.
why do you have your, and it's fucked up to be like, why do you have your kids? Because it's like, nigga, even though you doing what you doing in life, you still trying to be a father. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you still trying to do what you can for your kids when you can, whatever the case may be. But it's like, nigga, just like Buddy that they caught downtown, walking with his kids, jumped out the car, smoked him right in front of his daughter, left us standing right there, running in circles, screaming. But it's like, niggas like, damn, the baby. What about the baby? But it's like, y'all don't know what he did to make a motherfucker be like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who you with.
And it was like, they didn't do nothing to the baby. Ran right up, hit his ass right in his top. The baby ran off.
This was here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Recently?
saw that shit.
Yeah.
And the baby jumped out the backseat of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I think just the overall point, you know what I'm saying, even bringing it back to Charlie Kirk and the message that he spread and how his chickens came home to roost, regardless of him having kids, you know, and people saying like, what about his kids? Is like, you can't expect decency from your enemies, especially enemies you created. Like, nobody told you to spend your life or to dedicate your life as a political activist and Trump supporter to spread lies about black people and shit on gay people and shit on trans, you know what I'm saying, trans people, whatever the fuck, or illegal immigrants, all these different groups of people you shit on. Nobody told you to do that.
Yeah.
You went out and decided that you wanted to create these enemies and you cannot expect them to have no type of decency for you and you being a father, none of that shit. Like, this is what you decided to do.
I bet he, and I'm gonna go back a little bit, but I bet that should go with how white people feel that they just inferior. They just, you know, untouchable. They just, this ain't shit.
Yeah.
Say it again?
Superior.
What did I say?
Inferior. Yeah.
Superior, excuse me. They feel like they superior and they don't ain't gotta answer this shit. Like, this my shit. I can walk around this bitch, say whatever, woo, woo.
Yeah.
And cause like black people and just us, we think shit through. Like, I'm not finna, even if I do got an opinion, it's been times where the recent shit that happened on 22nd and State Street, right? I limit my input on that because I know based off what I could say something, my opinion, and somebody, if it offends somebody in that family or somebody that's connected, that's close to that, they could probably want to do something to me just because of my opinion. That's why like in the black community, we should say heavily, mind your business. Mind your fucking business, because that's the difference between life and death. You know what I'm saying? So with him, that feeling superior, he didn't follow that. Another thing, black people, we are super known for being empathetic, like apologetic, forgiving. Like, it's just, I don't even know how it's in our blood.
I don't know. And it might just come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to go into all that. But what I was finna say about it, at least. Another thing I want to say about this is, like, when we talk about opinions, again, we keep minimalizing. It was some lady on the internet who was saying, like, oh, no one should be killed for a difference of opinion. When you think about all the black people that was killed for a difference of opinion. And she started naming Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. And she was comparing these people to this white supremacist. But like, nigga, his opinion is what killed these black people. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? So opinions are not just simply, somebody called it like a good faith debate, whatever the fuck. Bro, if, for example, let's say it's 10 people living in a house. And for whatever reason, 7 of these people are in alliance and the other 3 are in alliance. If they're having a disagreement or they have different opinions about each other, and let's say out of these 10 people that live in this house, 3 on one side, 7 on the other, they have to decide how food gets rationed. They have to vote on these things. They have to decide who gets to take a bath. They have to decide who has to sleep on the floor. They have to decide who gets to wash their clothes, right? And they have a difference of opinion. Who opinion matters more? If these 7 people decide that we feel like y'all 3 are everything wrong with this house, we feel like y'all 3, every time something come up missing, we feel like it was one of y'all 3. Every time somebody eat too much food, we feel like it was y'all 3. Every time somebody break the fucking washing machine, it had to be one of y'all 3. Whose opinion has more power? The majority or the minority?
The majority. Yep.
Because the opinion of the majority can directly affect the life of this minority. They could decide to shun this minority. They could decide this minority don't get to sleep on beds. They don't get to eat. They don't get nothing because we are the majority and we have the power. Yep. So when we talk about difference of opinion, bro,
it's not just,
I don't get how a black person can reduce a white supremacist and how they feel about black people is a difference in opinion.
Yeah.
And say this person shouldn't get killed over his opinion. Niggas die over these opinions every fucking day, bro. And like, what are we talking about, G?
And the last thing I want to say about that shit, as far as like what Jones was just saying, to touch back on like mind your fucking business. Mm-hmm. Sparta. He got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked down that motherfucking hole for coming to tell the opinions of another nigga. For him and everybody that was with him got there, and he told his ass like, boy, before you say anything, think about what you saying, cause your ass will be held accountable for the words you finna say, even though they not yours. They his shit, but you coming to deliver this message. So however we feel about this shit that you saying, you gonna catch the lash for it. Got they ass.
Bro was like, I'm just a messenger.
Yeah, okay. You can't kill a Persian messenger. Watch this. Kick they ass to oblivion.
Right down.
Mind your business, and don't be out here delivering nobody messages you ain't ready to die for.
Oh, my mama. Yeah.
I ain't telling a nigga shit unless I'm standing on it. You kill me behind it, don't mourn it, cause nigga, I was ready to die for this shit. Yeah. I'm for real. Like I ain't saying like, you know what I'm saying, like don't be sad cause I'm dead, but I mean like don't make nigga folks die behind what he stood on. My mama, like he felt like black people wasn't shit and he got his shit popped. He died saying that shit.
He said that he felt like for one, he doesn't have. Well, I don't say he said he didn't have empathy for gun violence victims, because that's not what he said. But he did say that we're gonna have to take some casualties for us to keep our Second Amendment rights to keep and carry guns. We're gonna have to take some casualties. Some people gonna have to die, and that's just the reality of it. He was like, shit, 50,000 people die every year for us to drive cars. So there's gonna be some people that's gonna die a year for us to have guns. And now you're one of those people. And maybe he don't need our black prayers.
Right.
Maybe his family don't want our black tears and our black prayers and our black praying hands and the power of our black Baptist churches and our old ladies praying for him. Maybe he don't want that shit.
I had a thought and I was like, damn, it's kind of fucked up. I feel like I know exactly how black people, I feel like I know exactly how white people feel when a George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, like all the people we lost.
Yeah.
I know how they feel now because, just being honest, I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like, oh, we lost a life. I don't even view it as, oh, man, like a father was killed.
Yeah.
I don't see it at all. I'm like, oh, damn. It's because it happens to us. It's like, shit.
Too much.
Okay.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much. And again, I'm not like
this is not celebrating his death.
Happy that the nigga died. I didn't give a fuck about the nigga before yesterday or today or anything like that. This is the most I ever spoke on the nigga. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you know,
I think and I'm
It's
glad you
cause and
said
effect.
that. I think now people who are maybe happy and celebrating his death, you might have some shit you need to work on. Like,
I'm not
you know
mad
what
at
I'm
people being happy about it.
like, I don't know, but it didn't move me at all emotionally. Like nothing. I felt nothing.
If you're a gay person and heard what he had to say about gay people, I'm not mad at you being happy he died. If you were a black person and heard what he had to say about black people, I could understand why you're happy that this nigga is no longer with us.
And to be honest,
I don't get how people just like, oh, it's just an opinion. No, it's not just an opinion. You tried to get people to hate me, people who might want to harm me one day, people who might want to. These is the people. Like we talking about Trump's. This is a mass group of people who vote and all of this shit. We have it's just like in the 80s when they came up with the super predator shit to start mass incarceration. They had to convince the American public that black men were super predators and they was gonna rape your daughters and they was gonna, you know what I'm saying, they was gonna steal your car and they was gonna kill you and all this shit to be able to pass these laws to lock niggas, to give niggas 50 years for a bag of crack. That's how they was able to pass these laws. They had to convince the public to vote for this shit. They had to convince the public to fear black people. So when a candidate come up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of all them motherfuckers. I'm gonna give them hella time in jail. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that," and they, oh hell yeah, we voting for him because we see these super predators on the news, and we convinced that these people was the problem. That's what this nigga was doing. He was convincing people that we was so much worse. Don't get me wrong, we got problems in our community, but he was convincing people that we was so much like the whole the leading cause of black death in Chicago is black on black murder. Mm-hmm. The leading death of black people in Chicago is the same cause for every other race in Chicago. It's heart disease. And the second leading cause is the same for every other race in Chicago, which is cancer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we black people we have our problems, but they try to exaggerate this shit at a crazy rate. White people are still doing more crime than anybody else in America. Mm-hmm. More than illegal immigrants, more than black people. But if you watch the news, you wouldn't believe that. And it's something that you have to question about the news. If the data and the facts say that white people are committing the most crime in the country, but every time you turn on the fucking news, it's a black person committing a crime. That should tell you something. Yeah. That should tell you something. Because it's easy to make you believe that black people are the worst because you live in a black neighborhood, so all you see is black crime because all you around is black people. You get what I'm saying? So of course you only see black crime. You only see black fathers. You only see black mothers. You only see black kids playing in the park too, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So of course you're only gonna see black crime. But then when you turn on the news and you see this shooting and this crazy shit and this and that, of course you're going to believe that because the data is something that you're reading on a sheet of paper versus this visual of somebody shooting somebody else or somebody doing whatever crazy shit they doing. So of course that's going to resonate more with you. But the facts are the facts. White people are committing more crimes than black people in this country, but the news don't show that. And that should tell you something.
White people, a crime from a white person, it got to be extreme to get some news coverage. Like you got to fucking shoot up a school or some shit.
You got to shoot John Kirk.
That's the only time.
Right.
Charlie Kirk. Whatever.
Right.
Did they got a suspect?
They got a picture of him they looking for.
The nigga with the backpack, right?
A lot of niggas with backpacks out there.
Right. He had a hat on. He had some glasses.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's the same person.
Yeah, the skinnier dude.
Is this the nigga that was on the roof running?
What did he shoot with?
It was an old rifle.
A bolt action on phone. I swear to God, hearing it, I'm like, bro, that sound like one of those old.
It got the knob on that bitch.
Yeah, and you do like that with it.
I shot his ass with the civil rights.
Oh, my mama, that's one of those.
Shot his ass with
the bolt action.
With a Confederate pistol. Stupid ass nigga.
You can hear. I could tell from the pop, from the way I'm like, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy.
That was an old gun.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
that shit. Whoosh. I'm like, oh. And then you got motherfuckers.
That nigga
this isn't real.
Instantly.
Like, y'all ass is slow.
Y'all ain't never seen nobody get shot. Oh, my mama.
That nigga was trained.
Like, it was people behind him and all type of shit. If he would have missed by an inch, he'd have nailed an innocent
and I think,
person,
and
bro.
Low key, he did miss. I guarantee you he was aiming for his head.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, bro.
Maybe not.
Because that's too much to gauge when you talking.
Because nigga, he hit an artery. That shit was gushing,
Nigga,
bro.
right that vein that you just made do like this.
That motherfucker was. He was over with. Like,
soon as
I don't
he
even know why
died-
they was still acting like he was alive. You know, like,
I'm like,
he
we
rushed to the
saw
hospital.
this.
That nigga's over.
Bro, he's
done.
died on impact. You could see, nigga. I done seen niggas die, boy. That as soon as that bitch hit him, you seen the man's eyes go to the back of his head. He lost all body control, nigga. Dropped. It was over with.
Yeah,
All that standing over him, but they wasn't for the nigga. It was so much shit.
Cause I got a homie who got shot in and out through the neck from one side to the other. It didn't hit shit important, and his ass was running when the bullet went through and kept running.
Yeah, see, he didn't
Nigga
stop.
ran for blocks, hopped in a car, and drove to the hospital. Like,
You know, see,
and
Sneaker
that
Butler
bitch
got
came-
shot in the neck.
It was neck. Like,
Yeah.
Sneaker Butler got shot in the neck.
Yeah, high school.
Oh yeah, Sneaker Bug got shot in the
Yeah,
neck.
when phone of my freshman year.
I know that shit was a hard video for him to watch.
That folks shot in the, yeah. He kept saying like I don't want to, and then the same spot that bitch went in, came out.
He's the one that came out.
Yep, went in, came out, and that bitch, and he got hit right here. That bitch went in, came out.
This was at the school.
Nah, it was on Kim Bark on 62nd,
Yeah, crazy.
late night. You outside the apartment for pull up blowing.
All right, you trying to get a topic for today?
Let's do it, man.
Are we doing voicemails or we skipping that?
Nah, we can do voicemails.
All right, fuck it. Let's do a voicemail. It's your lucky day.
Good morning, guys. Terry Jones. Shout out to y'all. Just want to give y'all your flowers. I've been here since, I wouldn't say day one, but I've been here for a long time, so I do see the elevation. Shout out to y'all. I want to ask for advice. As we all know, it's cuffing season, so, you know, the men, they putting in the work, they trying to lock us down and stuff like that. I'm loving it. They being intentional. My question is, we know the holidays are approaching. Sweetest Day, I don't know if y'all have that. I'm in the Midwest, but we have Sweetest Day, which is like Valentine's Day for the men. It's in October. One of the guys I'm dating that I'm kind of focusing on, his birthday is also coming up. You know, Christmas is coming up. A lot of gift-giving holidays are coming up, basically. And I want to talk about gift ideas for the men and the women when y'all, you know, when you guys are not completely locked in, but you guys are focusing on each other, or you could just be exclusively dating. What's an appropriate, you know, gift? Do you go big? Do you go small? How, you know, what do you do? Do you just do an experience or like dinner, or do you buy gifts? Just give us some advice for men and women. Thank you.
That was good.
That was good. What you got for him?
For men, ladies, listen. This is coming from a man. Y'all gotta, like, I'm not lying. We simple. I'm gonna just tell you what would make me happy, right? Let's say I'm dating somebody and it's cuffing season. Just to play along with your scenario, we not that locked in or whatever the case may be. She bring me a pack of these black t-shirts, a pack of white t-shirts.
Man, fuck what he talking about.
Listen,
No.
I'm not done.
No, you are done, nigga.
We not even gonna let you
No.
keep going.
No. Yeah, a pack of the white t-shirts, pack of the black t-shirts, and an experience too. Like it don't take much to know that you at least thinking of me and appreciative of me. Now this is in the beginning. In the beginning, I'm not expecting you to. I don't even know I don't know. I'm not expecting a lot. Cologne, I fuck with cologne. Like I'm more focused on the thought in the beginning, especially if we haven't even communicated what we like from one another type shit. We not that deep in, and you just want to as a gesture, Sweetest Day come up, you do like a little care package type thing, and you take me somewhere. I'm all bad. I'm rocking with you. I'm not expecting much of you in the door. How women be expecting much of you. I'm not expecting the $300 date, $500 date to dinner and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, nigga. Tell them you want a Picasso.
I don't want a Picasso.
You
If
got
I'm
a
in a
Picasso.
relationship, if
No.
we in a
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not a relationship.
okay, because you was talking crazy.
It's not a relationship. Exactly.
If I'm coming showing up like a certain way, I don't want no fucking t-shirts. We passed that.
Yeah.
But now on the dating phase, in the dating stage though, I I feel like the T-search and shit is just good reciprocation for dates, just for regular. This a regular day. You popped up with some T-shirts. That would be like, damn, like that's dope as fuck. When I be saying that, when I be like, damn, shorty get there, the little shit she popped up with her. She bought a bottle of wine to the crib. Ooh, that's like for no reason shit. Don't come to me with no T-shirts on no motherfucking sweetest day, my birthday, Christmas, Easter, none of that shit. But you do gotta pay attention to people, man. Like, for instance, if a chick want to be, or a nigga want to be a content creator, it's these body mics, the body mics that people be wearing. They call Holly Mark or some shit like that. They $100 for the little body mics and shit to put on you. LED lights to make the setting of they shit look better. So just pay attention to what they're doing. If they content creating, what can you do to make their content better? When you sit down and watch their shit and you watch the other content creator you like and you see what they got around them. If it was me, put some art behind it. Give me a real plant. Give me a better plant than this shit. This shit look kind of plasticky and shit like that. Give me a real, you know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like that. If the nigga work and he gotta fucking carry a computer around every day, buy his ass. Let's say that nigga like anime. Get him an anime laptop case. Whatever his favorite anime cartoon is, whoever his favorite basketball team
Thoughtful
is.
gifts.
Like, nigga, look at his life. And look at what he like and get him something around what he like. That nigga don't got no rug in his bathroom.
Talking about cold ass flow out the shower.
Talking about me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
And that nigga a boxing fan. Get that nigga a Muhammad Ali fucking bath rug.
Y'all, Terry's crib, it looks like a nigga lives there. Like
bachelor
it ain't no decoration. He just, matter of fact, I am gonna give you some flowers for the table that's right there.
Yeah.
That was IKEA, wasn't it?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, that about fucking time. Cause every time I come over, I would look like this a nigga live here.
You know what that
but when
is,
I
right?
came in that time and the table, I'm like, yeah, nigga liven this bitch up.
You know what that
Ooh.
is, right?
What?
That is, right?
Nigga, I had that bought a table before I met Shorty.
No, you didn't.
She ain't never seen my house without that table.
I know. That's why.
Exactly. You see,
He was
it
on
take a
her way.
woman.
He knew what was coming. Yeah.
Like, what day you gonna be here?
Let me. Yep. She did this. Gonna
IKEA,
get
like, it could be
serious on,
here in
let
3
me-
days. He like, nah, I'm gonna come pick it up.
Yeah, express delivery.
Watch out, man.
She'll be here. Yep. Let me get this together.
But nah, that's some good advice. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to what a nigga. Oh, okay. So, lady, this advice is universal. Like, same thing for niggas. You know what I'm saying? You see that, you know what I'm saying? She a makeup artist. That's gonna be why I do that. But she a makeup artist. You may not know what to buy, but boom, that go $100 gift card at Sephora.
She got to do that.
She might get a makeup remover wipe or some shit.
If you don't know what, because a lot of times we think about gifts, we think about what they don't got. Sometimes you can buy a motherfucker more of what they do have. So if she's a makeup artist, the makeup is gonna run out. Like,
More
nigga,
makeup.
you could just go look at the shit she got and buy more of it, nigga. Like, it ain't that, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And even if the chick, like, if she not a makeup artist, let's say she got a bunch of perfume, look at them bitches and see which ones is getting low and go buy the ones that's getting low. Go buy her 3 lowest joints, replace the 3 lowest. That's it.
the ones
These,
that's
if
in
they the
front.
lowest,
That's what she sprayed the most.
that's she's spraying them bitches the most.
She like those.
If it's, I seen a chick who had like these perfumes that are like high heels, and it was 2 different kinds, and I googled them to see if it was more different kinds, and it was like 6 of them. So now we ain't make it that far, so I had to buy shit. but I was gonna get her the rest of the heel collection, and maybe she thought there was only 2 that smelled good to her, but them they was gonna look good on her dresser though. At the end of the day. So nigga, yeah, just pay attention. If you can't think of what she don't got, just buy more of some shit she do got.
Yeah,
That's all.
That's valid.
Just all about paying attention. Shit, she paint. You see, she paint to motherfucking as a hobby, nigga. Buy more paint. She journal, nigga. Buy journals, nigga.
Or about a better version of what she got. She probably got some bullshit paint in there. Go get her some good paint. Go get her some of that good shit.
Oh no.
Go to the paint store. Go to Michael's. Where the good shit at?
That's what. the
Another
shit
tip: when it come with cards and shit, start buying blank cards. Fill that bitch up. Like, don't buy niggas will buy a card and they got a little paragraph in there, and you just put
at. The little pre-note
from me, and that's it. If you get a blank card, that's gonna mean way more. And that's they like that shit.
You see that nigga got a crazy hat collection. He wear a lot of hats. Buy that nigga a hair transplant.
I wasn't expecting that.
You gotta do this shit the right way. Like,
About
you know what
fuck them
I'm saying?
hats,
You gotta
nigga.
think.
They go some hair.
You gotta think.
Oh,
Bogus
man.
as hell. I'll take a hair transplant though, ladies. Hold on.
All right, you ready to bash these ladies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, so like it's known that the side woman is lit.
Oh, who knew that?
You knew that for sure. You knew that for sure. It's known that the side lady is lit. You know what I'm saying? She fun. She, ain't no nagging. It's lit. We finna have a good time. I'm finna get my move sucked off. I remember somebody on Facebook once said, his name was Terry Roseland. This probably was during his
Oh shit.
his story time with Terry days. But he said something along the lines of, why is it always easier to get some pussy outside the house versus the pussy that's in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
because the world knows, except me, that side women is the best, right?
Yeah.
But why do you think men are experiencing, they get with a woman, like a woman and they lock in? Why do you think he experiences less? Like, why do you think all that shit just goes away?
Because the girl who don't know you yet haven't seen the bad parts of you that turn her off and make her not want to fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I mean, it can't be it. We got to make this episode stretch.
End of the episode.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all, bro. Like, your side bitch
Nah,
like
for
you a
sure.
lot because she not dealing with the whole you yet. You know what I'm saying?
She
getting
don't have to.
and that's why you like her a lot too, because you only dealing with a piece of her, and that's the best piece of her that she want to give you, and y'all dealing with the best parts of each other, and the people that y'all in relationships with is dealing with the best and the worst and everything in between. So
Yeah.
that's it. That's why you getting the short end of the stick.
And I think men who want that excitement all the time is just as worse as the woman who don't know how to be bored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you choose a partner, you got to learn how to, like, I don't think people really understand what coexist means. Like, it's not a party all the time. It's not like us coexisting is us, like, you handling, like, just think about it right now. You in a relationship with somebody, you at your crib, she at her crib. Y'all would do the same things, but just in the house together. Like, I got shit to do. I'm locked in or whatever. She walk past, might smack on the ass. It's not finna be, you know what I'm saying, fun and dates and all the time. So when you think about fun and that spontaneous shit, you think back when you didn't have to deal with the totality of a woman. You think back to where I don't only have to experience you I'm calling you for a fun time. I'm not calling you for you to piss me off. I'm not calling you to hear about, you know what I'm saying, your day or what you got going on mentally, your dreams and aspirations. Like, no, we finna go to the bar, we finna turn up, and at the end of this interaction, I'm back to my life and you back to yours. Versus a stable relationship, you can have those experiences with your lady, but real life is right after that. Y'all can go out and have a good time, get licked, she get freaky or whatever. She might cuss you out tomorrow for some shit you did. That's just what comes with a stable relationship.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I had, chicks I was dealing with, and I can call them, I never been in a relationship and had a side chick.
Yeah, me either.
But just chicks that I'm dating that I just it's not that deep with. It's kind of like the same thing. I had those conversations with them about their life and their aspirations and their dreams and their problems.
Yeah.
I just have to deal with it. So it's easy to have those conversations because, like, you might be stressed out about this. I'm only going to hear about it when I see you once every other week. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like we got a bond because you can talk to me about your nigga, all of your problems you got in the world.
your
I
nigga?
give you some great advice.
You just fucking other niggas' girls.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
On purpose? Like, you knew?
Like, was I targeting? Like, I want to fuck his girl?
Nah, like, after you knew that she's in a relationship, you didn't be like, nah, we got to end this.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
That's tough. That's tough. Fuck, I was gonna say something else.
I used to justify it too. Like, this nigga definitely fuck my girl. I'm looking at the nigga, like, I'm looking at his Facebook, like, yeah, he'll fuck my girl.
That's insane.
If he had the chance.
Fuck.
But yeah, I don't know. Even when you talk about guys getting the short end of the stick in a relationship, the example you gave at the beginning of the show was about the guy who had this crazy sex life, and then he ends up with this woman who isn't into. She's very vanilla when it comes to sex.
Mm.
I couldn't help but think the whole time, I was like, well, you picked this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had all the girls who had the crazy sex and you didn't want to be with them. And you wanted to be with, you chose to be with the girl who you knew had the vanilla sex. There's a reason why you picked her over everybody else. So I don't think you're getting a short end of the stick. I think that you picked her despite the sex because you felt like everything else about her outweighed her where she fell short in sex. So sex isn't the stick.
No.
It's the totality of the woman, right?
Yeah.
I think when a guy is choosing a wife, like when it's time to choose a partner, not even a wife, a girlfriend, a partner, when you thinking about getting serious with a woman, you're not like when you the first thing to come to your head ain't sex. It's not if you like at least mature or whatever. You're thinking about. That's probably at the bottom of the list. Of course, it matters. You know what I'm saying? It's important now. Don't be fooled. It's right up there with oxygen. But it's other things that outweigh sex because you realize I'm choosing to do something long term with this woman. It's been women where sex is great, sex is amazing, it's fun. But when you think about like would I choose her for a relationship or for a wife or whatever the case may be, it's like no, I can't do that long term. It's qualities about her that you're happy that you don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
It's characteristics about her. It's her point of view. It's her values. It's you have conversations with these women. And that's probably why, you didn't choose one of the many women that you were sleeping with and y'all was having these conversations cool because you saw a lot of things that came with her and you didn't have to be there to deal with it. And it was a self-evaluation. It was a evaluation. It was low-key like an interview. Because if during those conversations you dealing with this woman that y'all just have sexual relationships with and y'all just cool kicking it, if during those conversations she displayed the values and the things that you look for in a relationship, it would have been some strong consideration. Like, you know what, I could probably cuff her. Mm-hmm. But as you getting to know women, and it's like the sex it's not at the top. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. I think the interesting thing, though, even going back to his example again, about the guy who's having the vanilla sex in his marriage, who had all the wild sex before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure some of those women you had wild sex with before was also vanilla women who you just turned out, who you just had these wild experiences with because you put them on to wild experiences and you fucked them in a car and then you had them doing this and you had them doing that and you built them up to this freak. Like God made you, but I helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why aren't you doing that with your wife?
Right.
Why didn't you turn your wife out? It's a conversation I have with myself often. It's a conversation I've had in the monologues in the Patreon often about my inability to slut out the woman that I love. I can't do it. And I think it's the misogynist in me wants her to maintain a level of innocence for me to maintain a level of respect for her as my girlfriend or wife or whatever the case may be. I cannot look at you, smack my dick across your face, and then talk to you about like my vulnerable emotions the next day. Like I don't want to do that.
Like, about my dreams and aspirations.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Or I just don't want to look at you like you just have no innocence about you. And you raising my kids.
And the shit that's crazy about that is you looking at her like she got innocence when she probably still don't. Because the nigga before you was probably doing all the shit you won't do to her.
Probably.
No, ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem.
Look, I don't have that problem, but I will say that's more common than you may think. And I don't have that problem, but I've experienced that. Mm-hmm. Like women, I'm just like fucking. I'm doing whatever.
Yeah,
whatever come to mind,
and I don't have to face what I did the next day. Like right, like if I like did some super wild shit.
Yeah,
like and it's just a freaky ass chick I'm fucking with.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't have to have this discussion. Like,
damn, what was you on last night?
Exactly. Like, we don't got to do that. Like, we don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I do to you, I just do it.
I think it's better though too. Well, I don't know. I'm not trying to put out there that women who are super freaky have no innocence.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Like, if I want to put a straw in her butt, I wouldn't put a straw in her butt. But let's say I did. Let's say I was on some whatever I was on, right? I don't want to talk about it the next day.
You want to sit back and have a dialogue?
Nah, I don't want to talk about it the next day.
Yeah. I just had a flashback.
I think the woman I'm dating moms listens to this podcast too.
Oh, okay. My mom only watched the live, so I can say what I'm going to say. I just had a flashback to where you record it, and then like another day or whatever, just put it on the TV and y'all watch and reflect. And then that usually leads to another moment. Yeah.
So you like recording your porns and putting them on TV and watching them with your girl?
Yes. Well, actually, she was actually the one that was like, put it on the TV. It was a big TV. It was. I was like, oh wow, this is cool.
This nigga crazy.
So yeah, man,
Put
that's
shit on the jumbotron.
a healthy relationship, man.
I don't know. I think it's a lot of trade-offs, a lot of compromises that you end up making when you just walk away from that single life and walk into being with one woman. Obviously, a lot of benefits, not only just being with one woman or in regards to that woman, but in your development as a man, your legacy, your decision making, how you're gonna end up in life, where you're gonna end up in life, who's gonna take care of you, things like it's a lot of benefits that you step into when you decide to be with one woman. But it's a lot of adjustments you have to make. I'm not even gonna call it like losses or cons. It's some fucking adjustments.
Yeah,
it's some adjustments you got to make. You're gonna have to find another source of validation. Can't come from the hoes no more.
Oh, fact.
That's one of the hardest parts. That's one of the most difficult parts is that whatever validation, whatever confidence, whatever bravado that you got from being a ladies' man,
that shit
you can't indulge in that no more. They might still like you.
Yeah.
That's as far as that shit can go now.
Oh, so no buying shots at the bar.
You can buy some shots at the bar. I'm gonna buy some shots at the bar.
He gonna do that shit regardless.
I'm gonna do that shit regardless. I'll buy some shots at the bar. But I'm saying like that you don't get to explore that anymore. You don't get to revel in that, bask in that glory anymore. So it's just really dealing with somebody's emotions all day, every day, being somebody's go-to person all day, every day. If you talk about living with somebody, trying to adapt to how they like to live together. Like, do they want to watch all of the shows together? She wants you to watch all of her shows with her.
I'm glad we into right. Well,
that's versus you dating somebody who like you watch your show. You go in the back and watch boxing. I'm gonna watch Love Island, and we're cool. Or you date somebody who like she kind of blew that you not watching Love Island. She blew that you. You know what I'm saying? She want to come in and pretend like she like boxing and start scrolling through her phone and show you 10 posts while you trying to watch the fight. Like, what's gonna happen?
And all that happened to me. We was watching some action movie, and she brought something. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? We watching the movie right now. Like, why are you not looking at this?
Put the phone down. It's boring.
So it's just like
I want to backtrack a little bit. Like choosing a partner. We was at me and my girl, we was talking, and she joked, and she was like, "You been in love with me?" And I was like, "No, I actually wasn't." And she was like, "Nigga, you been in love with me?"
Sheesh.
And I was like, "No." I'm like, "Why do you say that?" She was like, "Everyday people." And just to paint the picture for y'all, me, Terry, TJ, we was up at Everyday People. Now, my lady, her plans got canceled. So she was coming with us, and she wasn't my girl at the time. Like, when was Everyday People? What month was that? Like
June.
June. Okay. We wasn't that far in, but we was exclusive. So during Everyday People, she, and this I didn't know her yet. She like, nah, go ahead, you good. You know what I'm saying? You straight. I'm like, you sure you good? She like, yeah, I'm all right, bet. So I went with with Terry. I'm like, cool. In hindsight, she was not good. She wanted me to come get her and we kick it, you know what I'm saying, throughout the event, especially since her plans got canceled and she was there by herself, whatever the case may be. Long story short, I had we had got into like a low-key argument, but not like yelling and stuff. It was basically a disagreement. In Everyday People, we was off to the side. And it was really, the vibe was really, man, all right, man, you go do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and shit, I'm gonna holler at you. Just meet me at the car, I'll come pick you up, and when it's time to go, we gonna leave together type shit, whatever. That was the vibe. But I knew that, okay, what am I choosing right now? Y'all know how Everyday People is. And I'm not in a relationship just yet. Hoes everywhere, you know, not saying I was gonna be getting numbers and shit, but you know what I'm saying, we was gonna be moving through that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, Reggie, hey, Joe, and all that type of shit.
Numbers getting you.
You know what I'm saying? So I analyzed that. I'm like, okay, cool. What am I choosing right now if I agree to this? I knew that Everyday People was a very temporary moment. That's fun right now. Stop. That's fun right now, right? And I knew she was a good girl. I knew I eventually wanted to be with her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and, you know, let's do this. All right, come on. You and me, we finna walk around the rest of the night, etc. And
a bird in hand beats a bird in a bush. Everyday People's a big ass bush. A lot of birds in that bush.
But I know for a fact, if I would have chose that, if I'd have been like, all right, but we probably would have stopped talking.
You would have had 2 birds in the bush.
We stopped talking. But you know what I'm saying? That was like to relate it to the pod. That was an exciting moment. You know what I'm saying? That was excitement. That was fun. That was spontaneous. That was Everyday People. The rah rah rah. I chose, stability outside of that because I've been to Everyday People before. I know what comes from that shit. I'm gonna meet somebody. I'm gonna get some numbers. Probably, this is gonna sound so bad. Meet some numbers. Meet some girls. Get some numbers. Probably start talking to 3-4 of them. Having sex with 2-3 of them. 3 months from now, ain't talking to none of them. The new event come up, do it all over again. I knew the cycle and I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I ain't on that shit.
Yeah. So. I don't think I was so drunk that day.
You was. Yeah, you was.
I don't think I scored from that event.
You're too drunk.
No, I'm saying I got a lot of numbers.
What you mean? Oh.
That'd be the thing though, when you get too drunk. Like I can't even find the numbers.
Nah, that's tough.
Cause like a lot of times, motherfucker put that shit in there and say their name. I don't remember your name.
I don't remember your name.
The number just in my phone. I can't contact you with none of that shit.
Man, baby girl, you a slave to his contact list.
Yeah.
That's why you got to call it right there. Boom. Call it right
Remember that time when we was out and you met that girl and you got her number and her number was already in your phone? That shit was crazy. We
both looked up. Like, it was funny. Like, we both looked at each other like, damn, we did this before?
The fucked up part about that is, that would be one thing if you walked up and shot your shot and y'all had been talking for 2 minutes and you got her number. We were together for hours. It was a 2-man. It was me, a chick I was with, him, and the other chick. And we were together about 3 hours, having conversations, talking, flirting, all that shit. And at the end, they went to exchange numbers. It was like, wait, we did this before. Like, y'all, neither one of y'all picked up on this shit the whole time we was together. All the hours, G. Y'all are some real whores, both of y'all.
Yeah, we was wild for that one. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? The husband life, fellas, we need to set some realistic expectations for this shit, man. It's not always finna be lit. But what is gonna be there is the stability. You're gonna have lit moments. You're choosing to do life with somebody. Is your life by itself? Fuck in a relationship. Your single life, you as a single person. Is it lit 24/7? No, you have fun moments as a single life, in your single life. Like, what everybody be saying? Like, man, this single shit really be hitting at night, or like I forget about it during the weekend because you having moments that blinds you from that. Like when you choose, you know what I'm saying, a relationship, and I can't really speak too much to be as a husband, but I can imagine that's a road I'm going down. But it's gonna be stability, gonna be there. That's gonna be consistent. The love gonna be consistent. The shit that really matters gonna be consistent. I think Tyrese, he recently went on like some type of little rant. I ain't gonna call it a rant. He was on a Kirk Franklin podcast, and he was just spitting off like what he would want his wife to do for him and stuff like that. Speak life into him, and like in those type of important moments, he like, yo ass cannot help me right now. Yo titties cannot help me right now get through what's going on mentally or whatever the case may be and all that type of shit.
I kind of disagree with that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nigga, you ain't not in a deep moment. Now, if I'm mad at you for some, some petty shit, you come out in the booty shorts, I might, come
Even in the most fucked up situation in life, do a fat ass make it a little better?
It does.
Oh, okay. Not in the moment. That shit get maybe
Right
later tonight, but
Right in the moment.
I'm saying later tonight she could have had no ass. Now, does that help?
That make it worse. That make it worse.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but I feel Tyrese though. Every time Tyrese talk, he look like he finna cry. But I do feel him on that though, because when you at your lowest of lows, man, you definitely need a companion that's gonna
That shit matter.
uplift you and that knows how to. He said that he was like, you don't even know what the fuck to say.
Right.
Like, I'm fucked up right now. You don't even know what to say. Yeah, you need a partner that's gonna speak life into you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who has those skills. So that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. What time we at? We got AMP?
Yeah. While we on the topic of relationships and shit, ladies, this happened to guys too. You know what I'm saying? It's both genders, but I'm gonna talk to the ladies. You letting a relationship make you fat, G. Like you letting a relationship make you fat and you calling it happy weight. And you ain't gonna be so happy if something happen and y'all break up, whatever case may be. You're gonna be big and sad. Like a relationship shouldn't throw out, especially if you was in shape beforehand and you get into a relationship and you just start to slowly let yourself go. Number one, that's not fair to you, and that's also not fair to him because he cuffed a nicely shaped woman and you turn it into a balloon for the sake of you being happy. So don't let a relationship throw you off with taking care of yourself. That should still be something for you. You was doing that before the relationship. You should be doing that during the relationship. You should be doing that after the relationship. That should be a constant. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get big and get back rows for the sake of happiness. So if you are on the verge of being big as hell, if you already there, wherever you at in that spectrum, and you need one-on-one coaching, I got you right now. And luckily for you, my one-on-one coaching 4-week program is free right now. You're going to get weekly, a meal plan, custom meal plan based off of answers that I'm going to have you fill out a questionnaire. I'm going to write you a workout plan. You can pick your rest days. We're going to do some daily check-ins, weekly check-ins, and bi-weekly video check-ins, conference. And it's free right now, as long as you follow the rules, though. If you want to know the rules, just message me on Instagram, 7-Day Weekends. That's number 7-Day Weekends with two Z's, or the Man's Perspective page. Comment, DM rules. I'll send you the rules. And if you can follow them, get the free program. Get your ass back in shape, man.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Raimi. Shout out to Raimi, the old gent.
Raimi G.
Yeah, man. Get your nails done. Get your nails done. Oh, for my guys in Chicago specifically. Get over there, get your nails done. What else we got? We got hats on the website, coffee mugs on the website. We got journals on the website. We got a Patreon with a whole bunch of episodes in it that you're missing out on. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. The Houston Bros are going to another tournament. The young boys, the young boxing boys are going to another tournament. They got a GoFundMe out that they're trying to get funded. I'm going to put that in the description of the podcast, so make sure y'all donate to that. You feel me? Yeah, absolutely, man. If you're chasing something in life, make sure.
I got one more. Nah, so when it comes to traveling, like a lot of people, you like us, we make when we plan the trip, we make it out the group chat. For sure. We put shit together, we got the group chat. That don't really happen for a lot of people. And a lot of women, a lot of guys, y'all trips don't make it out the group chat, and you would like to go somewhere nice, and you would like to go with somebody, but you also don't want to wait. My homie has a travel company. It is called JetQuest. Now, I've been traveling for years. One thing I like about JetQuest is bro takes like the headache out of everything. I'm not a planner. I'm not planning shit. I'm not putting together no itinerary. I'm not doing all of that. But his company does that. When you book with them, the itinerary is there, like it's planned out, and it's not no basic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely top tier. I've been on, I want to say 2 or 3 of his JetQuest trips, and it's phenomenal. And fellas, if you are a single man, I'm not gonna lie, like that's the trip you want to be on. Like any one of his trips, you want to be there. Ladies, same thing. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a great way to meet somebody. I'm gonna just say that. And if you're in a relationship, bring your couple. Y'all go together. But nonetheless, it's called JetQuest on Instagram. Let them know I sent you. And get out the group chat, man. Go somewhere.
Get your punk ass out the group chat. Sad plan sacrifice, niggas.
We out. Shoot.
We out.
So, God in the king.